Hi Leo, this is your forecast for the month of January 2018. This is a general reading for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, or Leo Moon. For a more rounded overview, please watch your rising and moon sign. You can also join me on Facebook and Instagram for daily insights on tarot and astrology, as well as my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/thealchemistastrologer, where you can find on-demand pages for love, finance, and other readings. Your weekly readings will always be free here on YouTube, but if you'd like to support me on Patreon, I'm now at patreon.com, The Alchemist Astrologer, and all of this information is down below in the description box. Now, the second week you have the Eight of Wands. So, you may be very busy. Maybe you're dealing with something that's occurring very quickly. You're having to act quickly. You're focused on overcoming some obstacles, perhaps those challenges that you were worried about last week. And maybe this is a week that focuses on removing those blockages, opening up the lines of communication or traveling, moving full steam ahead. So something that was blocking you may be removed this week, and you'll have to respond quickly. Could be like you're closing something out, the conclusion to something, or you're getting some news. But this is a week of new ideas, and perhaps maybe your anxiety was caused by, wanting a job offer, and this is the week where you hear something back about that. It could be you're having to travel all of a sudden trip, or you're traveling for business. But there is movement this week. Now, it could be that you're dealing with very pushy people, somebody that's very aggressive, or maybe you're, spinning your wheels, you're rushing off into nowhere. In the negative, it could be that you were anxious or feeling anxiety because you were waiting to hear something. There was a delay and your plans had stalled. Or maybe you're involved in some kind of quarrel. Maybe there are issues of jealousy or some kind of marital discord that's caused by some outside forces. It could be that, things feel like they're out of control, that there's some wasted energy or some upsetting news. Again, you may be dealing with somebody who's very aggressive in pushing their ideas, forcing an issue, trying to, override someone. And there could be some anxiety caused by some ill-considered decisions. Maybe you just didn't think things through the way you should have. So this is a week of the unexpected taking place. In whatever capacity, whether good or bad, something is going to happen. Nothing is going to follow the plan. You may have started off this week thinking that you had all the I's dotted and the T's crossed. You had everything scheduled out, and nothing is going to follow along those lines. Regardless of how certain you are, how thorough you felt you were, something is going to occur. Now, you may be making this choice, or you may be required to make this choice. And because of what's happening, you're going to have to step back for just a minute and get your grip, get a handle on what's occurring. Because something, again, unexpected is going to instigate the need for you to move quickly. So this is a week where, because of some a rush of circumstances, you're going to have to try to finish something up or save it or launch it because of these new circumstances. Now, maybe you're getting a whole lot done. You're moving quickly. Things are happening. You're on the go, and you're accomplishing a lot in less time than you thought. And also, you're making some quick decisions. You've got some rapid fire thoughts. They come to you. You act on them. Done. But in other situations, that anxiety from last week is causing you, to become overwhelmed. Things are just rushing forward. And in fact, you feel like they're rushing over you, and you don't even have time to deal with them. They're coming at you so hard. So again, whether you had been expecting to or not, something is going to be moving quickly, and hopefully you are prepared to deal with it. If you hadn't been considering those other alternatives, something may take its own course, and it may be very difficult for you to create the outcome you hoped for, and you may be disappointed. Now, this probably, again, is going to center around some kind of change, perhaps resurrecting a partnership or some issue that you thought was dead. It's coming back to life. Maybe you want that. Maybe you're anxious to renew communication with somebody, or you want to move on from something that, an old situation, an old matter.